Across the annals of history, few names evoke such terror and fascination as Attila the Hun. His story is one of relentless ambition, unparalleled ferocity, and a legacy that has endured through the centuries. Born on the windswept steppes of Central Asia in 406 AD, Attila was destined to become a figure of legend. From a young age, he was immersed in the harsh realities of nomadic life, learning the skills of a warrior and the strategies of a leader. A warrior king whose name would forever be etched in the collective memory of Europe, Attila's rise to power was marked by both cunning diplomacy and brutal warfare. His ability to unite the disparate Hunnic tribes under his banner was a testament to his leadership and vision. He was a fierce warrior, a cunning strategist, and a ruthless conqueror who instilled fear in the hearts of emperors and commoners alike. His campaigns were characterized by swift, devastating attacks that left entire regions in ruins. His brutal tactics and insatiable desire for conquest earned him the chilling moniker, the Scourge of God. This title, given by those who witnessed his wrath, spoke volumes about the devastation he unleashed upon the world. His enemies saw him as a divine punishment, a force of nature that could not be stopped. The devastation he wrought was not just physical, but psychological. Cities were razed, populations decimated, and the survivors left in a state of perpetual fear. The mere mention of his name was enough to send shivers down the spines of those who had heard of his deeds. Attila's reign of terror began in 434 AD, when he ascended to the throne of the Huns. His leadership marked a new era for the Hunnic people, transforming them from a nomadic tribe into a dominant force in the ancient world. A nomadic people known for their equestrian skills and unmatched ferocity in battle, the Huns under Attila's command became a well-organized and highly effective military machine. Their ability to move swiftly and strike without warning made them a formidable opponent. Under Attila's leadership, the Huns transformed from a loose confederation of tribes into a formidable military force that would shake the very foundations of the Western Roman Empire. His campaigns stretched across vast territories, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Attila's ambition knew no bounds, and he envisioned a vast empire stretching from the steppes of Asia to the heart of Europe. His vision was not just of conquest, but of a unified realm under his rule, a testament to his unparalleled ambition and strategic genius. Attila's upbringing on the harsh steppes of Central Asia played a pivotal role in shaping his character. The vast, unforgiving landscape demanded resilience and adaptability, qualities that Attila would come to embody. From a young age, he was exposed to the nomadic lifestyle, learning to survive in a world where only the strongest thrived. Born into a world of constant warfare and tribal rivalry, Attila learned from a young age the importance of strength, cunning, and ruthlessness. The tribal conflicts were not just battles for territory, but also for survival and dominance. These early experiences instilled in him a deep understanding of the brutal realities of life and the necessity of being both a fierce warrior and a shrewd leader. He honed his skills as a warrior on horseback, mastering the art of mounted archery and close combat. The ability to shoot accurately while riding at full speed was a skill that set the Huns apart from their enemies. Attila's dedication to perfecting these techniques made him a formidable opponent on the battlefield. The Huns, renowned for their equestrian abilities, viewed horses as extensions of themselves, and Attila was said to be a master of horsemanship, able to control his steed with unmatched skill and grace. His prowess in riding was not just a matter of personal pride, but a crucial element in the Huns' military strategy, allowing them to execute swift and devastating raids. Attila's rise to power was swift and brutal. He quickly demonstrated his ability to lead, not just through force, but through strategic alliances and calculated moves. His leadership style was a blend of fear and respect, ensuring that his authority was unquestioned. He consolidated his authority over the Hunnic tribes, suppressing internal dissent with an iron fist. Any challenge to his rule was met with swift and decisive action, solidifying his position as the undisputed leader. This consolidation was crucial in uniting the Huns under a single banner, making them a more formidable force. His reputation as a fearsome warrior and a shrewd strategist spread like wildfire, attracting a loyal following of warriors eager to share in the spoils of conquest. These warriors were not just followers, but fiercely loyal allies who believed in Attila's vision of expansion and dominance. Their loyalty was a testament to his ability to inspire and lead. Attila understood the power of fear and used it to his advantage, employing psychological warfare to weaken his enemies before a single arrow was fired. His reputation alone was enough to cause panic and disarray among his foes, making his actual military campaigns even more effective. This strategic use of fear was a hallmark of his leadership and a key factor in his many victories. Attila's reign marked a reign of terror for the Eastern and Western Roman empires. His name alone struck fear into the hearts of those who heard it. The Huns under his command were relentless and ruthless, leaving a path of destruction wherever they went. He understood the power of fear as a weapon. Attila wielded it with precision, knowing that the mere threat of his approach could bring cities to their knees without a single arrow being fired. He demanded tribute from trembling emperors, threatening devastation if they refused. The gold and riches he amassed were not just for wealth, but a symbol of his dominance and the submission of his enemies. His brutal raids left a trail of smoldering ruins and terrified whispers in their wake. Entire cities were reduced to ashes, and survivors spoke of the horrors they witnessed, further spreading his legend. Cities were sacked, populations were massacred, and the once mighty Roman Empire seemed to tremble before the might of the Hunnic war machine. The fear of Attila's wrath was enough to keep many in line. Yet Attila's empire was not solely built on violence. He was a shrewd leader who knew when to use force and when to employ diplomacy. He was a pragmatic ruler who understood the value of diplomacy and alliances. Attila often negotiated with foreign powers, securing treaties that benefited his empire. He negotiated treaties when it suited his purposes and used the threat of his armies to forge alliances and secure his borders. His ability to balance aggression with diplomacy made him a formidable leader. His empire, a patchwork of conquered territories and tributary states, stretched from the Caspian Sea to modern-day France. This vast expanse was a testament to his military genius and political acumen. Attila's legacy is one of both fear and respect. His conquests and strategies have been studied for centuries, and his name remains synonymous with power and terror. Section 4. A glimpse behind the mask, the banquet of Attila. While history often remembers Attila as a ruthless barbarian, a glimpse into his more human side can be found in the accounts of a lavish banquet he hosted in 448 AD. Ambassadors from both Roman empires were present, witnessing a display of both barbarity and unexpected refinement. While meat was greedily devoured by guests, Attila himself ate only from wooden plates. This event, recounted by the Roman ambassador Priscus, offers a fascinating contradiction. Attila, the terror of the civilized world, showed a surprising humility in his personal habits. It serves as a reminder that historical figures are rarely one-dimensional, often a complex mix of brutality and restraint, ambition and pragmatism. Section 5. The Hunnic War Machine, Attila's military tactics. Attila's success on the battlefield stemmed from his understanding of both strategy and terror. The Huns were masters of mounted archery, raining down a storm of arrows upon their enemies before closing in for the kill. Their tactics were fluid and adaptable, relying on speed, mobility, and the element of surprise. Attila's armies moved with lightning speed, appearing on the horizon seemingly out of nowhere, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. He employed feigned retreats, luring his opponents into carefully laid traps, and his warriors were renowned for their ferocity in close combat, wielding swords, lances, and axes with deadly efficiency. Attila's military tactics were a blend of traditional nomadic warfare and innovative strategies that proved highly effective against the more rigid formations of the Roman legions. What do you think of these legendary fighters? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more epic stories from history and mythology. Thanks for watching.